Hello and welcome to December 29th. Today we're going to be looking at the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. This is an update to the PVR I looked at before. The key difference with this one is the 1080p recording. So let's see what's in the box. Well, you open up the box to find another box. This is a crazy cardboard structure which takes you a little while to work out how you open it. Turns out you just pull these two tabs. Inside you find a crazy proprietary connection to components. You find two HDMI cables and a PS3 to component cable, as well as all the drivers and the HD PVR itself. So, comparing it to the old HD PVR, you can see it is much smaller. The inputs on it are completely different. Instead of components, we have a HDMI in and an AV in, as well as the USB, and it's confirming it is the HD PVR 2. Now this crazy connection thing is just a quick way to get the components in with a smaller socket size, so you can have the component on the cable and it just plugs into this thing. There's a little button on it so it doesn't fall out. And when you first plug the HD PVR in, you see something like this. It flashes, and eventually when you find out how to install the drivers, the disc for me was a little bit tricky, but the laptop was being a bit funny, so I can blame that. And when it's all installed, the light moves to a much more solid colour. So we stick to the blue light, which means it's powered on. So let's plug it in to the PS3 and see what we get. So here is the PlayStation 3, which goes out through the AV cable, through the components, to the weird connection the PVR takes. And then from the PVR, it outputs through HDMI straight to the TV. You'll have to trust me that that's a TV, the camera wasn't zoomed out. So powering on the PVR, we're going to plug it in. There is no on button or anything like that. And after we've done that, we want to AV reset the PlayStation 3. So just press and hold the touchpad thing you put the power on with until it beeps again after you powered on, so you don't let go of it, you just keep your finger on it. And then we refresh this on the laptop, which the PVR is plugged into, with the USB A to B cable. And it disappears, but it will come back up when you press capture. And then you need to set the audio input and the video input. When the PVR is recording, it has a nice green glow to it. It's not as intruding as the old one, and what it looks like is this. So this is the standard 576i that the PAL areas use. So we're going to switch to component. It'll then give us some funny screens and be happy with itself. And then we need to move to the resolution we want to use the PVR with. Now, a word of caution, don't change the resolution whilst you're recording, otherwise you end up with something looking like this, where we're all zoomed in on the one area, which I should have expected, but you don't see it on the laptop. While it's recording, you see the whole screen, so go figure. If you change the resolution, stop the recording and start again. Because this PVR also records in 1080p, you can just press this button on the top, which will start the capture, and my laptop is plugged into it right now, and it's going to duplicate the desktop on both screens, so both the screen it's recording and the screen it can be seen on. So that's the HD PVR 2. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow yet, but we're getting right near the end of the month, only 2 videos left. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. 1 video every day in December.